Marian Wright was born on June 6, 1939, in Bennettsville, South Carolina.
I grew up in a segregated rural town that told me as a black girl that I wasn't very valuable, but I didn't believe it. And I always knew that I would make a difference in changing it.
Wright attended Spelman College in Atlanta from 1957 to 1960, an urgent time in the civil rights movement.
One day, out of the sit-in movement, I went down to the local NAACP office to volunteer, and I saw all of these complaints that had come in from poor black people all over Georgia that no lawyer could respond to because they didn't have the money and there weren't enough lawyers.
Wright enrolled at Yale Law School. After she graduated in 1963, she went to work in the NAACP Legal Defense Fund office in Jackson, Mississippi, becoming the first black woman to practice law in the state. By the mid-60s, she had become well known as an advocate for Mississippi's poor.
The advocacy that I'm doing today on behalf of children is a direct result of what went on in the late 60s, and so we began to talk about children rather than poor adults.
The many laws and programs Wright Edelman has successfully fought for through the Children's Defense Fund include an Anti-Discrimination Act for handicapped children, a bill for child care and expanded tax credits for low-income families, expansion of free school meal programs, expansion of anti-teen pregnancy programs in high schools, increased funds for the free immunization of uninsured children, and the Head Start program.
People often ask me, how in the world do you keep doing this year after year, and why did you ever choose to do this? I said it never occurred to me not to do it, and it wouldn't occur to me ever to give up.